name is Anna Gregor, and I am a pilot intern at the Putnam County Executive's Office. Through the pilot program, I have been fortunate enough to have the opportunity to interview all of my fellow pilot interns. So, let's come along and see what they can tell us.
My name is Michelle Russo. I go to SUNY Oneonta, and I'm working at probation.
My name is Jake Isherwood. I'm going to University of New Haven, and I am in the Department Bureau of EMS.
My name is Kirsten Bellick. I go to school at SUNY Oneonta, and I'm in the Youth Bureau.
My name is Jacqueline Unger. I attend Ithaca College. I will be a junior this fall, and I work for the Office for Senior Resources in the Nutrition and Transportation Department.
My name's Erica Bach. I go to Johnson O'Malley University in Providence, Rhode Island, and I work for Cornell Cooperative Extension.
My name is Kirsten Webb. I go to Marywood University, and I work at Cornell Cooperative Extension as well.
So what do you hope to learn as an intern, and will this be helping you with your studies at school?
Well, I'm currently a sociology major, but I'm minoring in criminal justice, so I'm really trying to figure out exactly what I want to do. And I did an internship up at school, and he actually told me that I should try probation because it might just to see another facet of the criminal justice system. So I thought of trying probation, and even though it's like still on the table, I'm still thinking about law school, so it's just like so many different things I'm thinking about, but that's what goes towards my studies, to try and see if I can get closer to what I want to do for my life.
That's awesome.
It's cool.
As an intern, I'm hoping to learn lots of people skills and getting to work with all different kinds of people, including kids. And I believe that even though I'm studying fashion and it won't necessarily specifically help me in that field, it still will getting to work with a lot of different people.
Well, at first, I just really needed an internship just to get the experience of having a real job.
Of course, yeah.
Also, working in the nutrition department is perfect because I have a nutrition promotion minor. So
that's amazing.
Yeah, so it definitely works out for me.
Yeah.
I also wanted to get some just real life skills of how to deal with other coworkers and just how to deal with real life situations, because it's one thing to study things and read books and go to high school and college, and it's another thing to get in the field and learn something. And also, this is my first internship, so I didn't really know what to expect.
Yeah. I think working with a huge crowd, because 25,000 to 35,000 come each year to the fair. So I'm going for event management. So working with a huge crowd like that really helps me learn about crowd control. So I think that's the best thing.
That's great.
This is really helping me with like my customer service, talking to people, working with people, and it's going to help me because I'm going to hospitality management. So eventually I'd like to own my own hotel. So this kind of all plays in together.
Well, I hope to learn about the connection between the emergency medical services as well as the police, and it will end up helping me with my studies as a national security studies major. It really ties in emergency management as well as police.
So what do you do on a day-to-day basis?
That definitely changes. I started off with filing and organizing some things, and then some database entry for transportation. And then I have gone on some client visits because we do home delivered meals for seniors who need that, or they can't cook their own food, they can't go to the grocery store themselves, so we deliver hot and frozen meals.
Okay.
So I went to some clients' houses and watched some caseworkers interview them. I've gone on homebound meals where I've gone with the driver and actually seen clients receive the food, and they're very grateful. And
That is great.
it's really heartwarming.
Yeah.
It's very endearing. It makes you appreciate it.
I'm sure.
a lot.
Yeah, of course.
Let's see. I did a Zumba class one day when I had some free time, and the seniors loved it.
Oh my God, you do it all.
Yeah. So I do a lot around here.
It normally mixes up, but Monday, Wednesday, Fridays are normally paperwork day. Sometimes we go on house visits. And then Tuesdays and Thursdays are when all the probationers come in, and that's when we see how they're doing, they're updated. So those are the most like strict days, and then the other days are mostly doing paperwork. So I would say Tuesdays and Thursdays are more of the fun days.
I work on the logistics for a lot of the events, like the Tilly Foster event we had, as well as do CPR classes, assist with EMT training, as well as a lot of other paperwork.
I basically work with the supplies and marketing, so I work with all the vendors, all the fair chairs, all the volunteers, the kids, and then I basically do the marketing, I do help with donations, things like that.
I work with judges for all of our animal events and our non-animal events, and I also work with youth and adults from Putnam County, and get them to bring projects to the fair, get animals to the fair, and all that kind of stuff.
On a day-to-day basis, I make a lot of copies, I organize things, I work on updating the Youth Bureau's website, and I work at the Sydney course for defensive driving for kids in high school.
What has been the best learning experience that you have had so far?
The best learning experience has probably been working with all the different kinds of people that I meet, including kids and other adults, and just getting to help them.
So far, working on the logistics of the Tilly Foster event. That was our big project for about 4 weeks and running.
That was probably a lot.
Yeah, it was good.
Probably working with the vendors for me, just because I want to really focus on weddings, and I think working with vendors will be really beneficial in the end.
Just working with people in general, it's a great eye-opening experience to work with all like different types of people.
It would be learning how to do different tasks in a timely manner,
Yeah.
because it's one thing to get something accomplished, and it's another thing to do it with a deadline.
Probably the best learning experience is just seeing these people and like hearing their stories, and they're like so open and honest, and just seeing people who remind me of myself a little bit, and even people that I know, and just seeing them in this situation. That's probably like the best learning experience that you can get.
So is there one exciting intern task or accomplishment that has stood out to you so far?
So house visits are my favorite. It's when I found out I could be doing them with the PO, I was very excited, because at first I was a little scared about what could happen, but you get to sit in an unmarked cop car. I've actually sat in the back too a couple of times, which is like fun too, because you're like kind of arrested but you're not. And just like seeing people how they live, but which is different from seeing them here. So you might get the sob story, the actress here, and then when you go there you see how they're actually in their field. So just brings more of the personability to them.
The most exciting task has been working on the Sydney defensive driving course, and it's been really cool getting to work with teenagers and teaching them how to drive safely and making sure that no one gets into any accidents.
One exciting task. Well, I have to say, a couple weeks ago we did another CPR class, and that was pretty interesting with 20 people. It's actually with the Sheriff's Cadets, so that was...
Cool. And you're captain? Are you captain of something?
Yeah, I'm chief of the Putnam County Sheriff's
That
Cadet
is so
program,
cool.
so,
That's
yeah.
very cool.
I don't know. I feel like everything I've done so far is really exciting. I mean, Zumba is fun because it's exercising and you see seniors laughing.
Yeah.
Giving meals at each center, like just handing out food is great because you see the smiles on their faces.
Yeah.
Or watching them play bingo. Even database entry for me is great because I'm learning different skills and how to type things into the computer, and learning about different programs.
Yeah, more about the county.
Exactly. So I don't know. I wouldn't pick one thing that's like the best experience. I would say everything together is
That's amazing.
Yeah.
For me, I would say working with the tag kids. We have youth leader and tag meetings almost every Monday before fair, and they really help us. They like take on this leadership role that's really rewarding in the end, and it's great to see them help out.
This being my second year at Cornell, seeing the whole entire fair come together is very rewarding. You see it from there being absolutely nothing to the whole entire fair, and then taking it all down and starting off for the next year.
So if you could sum up your internship in one word, what word would you choose?
I would choose unique because I think it's very different than others. There's a lot going on in the office all year long, but you prepare for this one fair all year, and then it's done really quick, and then you start all over again. So I think unique is definitely a good word to use.
Yeah, I would say organized chaos because it's crazy around here. There's always kids in the office doing stuff. You know, we have lots of volunteers who come and help us with everything. Everything eventually comes together in the end, but it's definitely a crazy ride.
I'd have to say it was very engaging, and it continues to be engaging. Yeah.
I would say that my internship has been very helpful, not only to me, giving me a lot of experience in the professional field, but also to everyone that is affected by the Youth Bureau.
Influential. It really has influenced my life in so many ways. It's impacted it. It really, it's like hit home for every single thing that I've seen, because it's just, these people like remind me of myself, or it's just something I see in them that just hits home. So just really influential.
So would you recommend the pilot program to other future interns?
I definitely would. I've told a bunch of people I'm doing so many different things. I've met so many people in their fields of the pilot program that they were placed in that they love it too. Like, we're not copying and scanning all day long. We're actually doing the jobs that they do.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
I would recommend the pilot program because I feel that it has helped me become very professional and to work well with many different people, and especially the youth bureau because everyone here is great to work with.
That goes without saying. I would definitely say yes.
Yes.
For me, it's been amazing. I hope for every other intern it has been too.
Mm-hmm.
But
For me, definitely.
it's experience.
Absolutely. It gives you great hands-on experience for the real world and really gets a taste of what the real world's going to be like.
I would say yes as well. It's getting you out there and getting you to do something that you would never ever see yourself doing. I would never see myself here planning a whole entire huge fair, but it's so rewarding in the end. It's absolutely amazing.